This boatman was singing quite pleasantly, actually. I saw a boat yesterday. I have no idea if it's the same gondolier. I say gondolier because the sister city to Suzhou is actually Venice. What is this? Ah, it's starting to rain. Little sprinkles. Look at the lady wearing the qipao, the red. It's the tight-fitting silk dresses. Pull my umbrella out here. I walked along here last night. In the evening and shot a rather long video, 50 minutes. And I stopped up ahead at Beyond for a nightcap and listen to some Jiangsu dialect singing, and he was playing a zither or more the guitar-shaped instrument. I forget what it's called. These trees are quite nice too. At the north end of Pingjiang Street there were some olives blooming. I was down by Suzhou University earlier, and I don't know if I want to walk all the way back down that far. I kind of have to anyway if I keep going in this direction. Down by Jiji Street there's supposed to be some cheap places to eat. I walked through the university today, but there was not much to see. This is probably the most pleasant avenue in Suzhou that I've been on. Renmin area there is a mess of construction, it's so busy. I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you. Oh man, beggars. Feel bad, but I just have a no handout policy. I think people should get their money if they're that poor and needy from a social service organization that has the proper facilities in place to make sure it's not going towards drugs or alcohol, because that's often the case. You're feeding an addiction. Better off paying your taxes so that a person like that can get treatment or housing or go to a shelter and be fed and clothed, etc. I do feel bad sometimes you see people with like obvious disabilities. Like there was a guy with no hands playing a harmonica with a little bowl in front of him in Hangzhou at Lingyan Temple. I gave him 100 yuan. Thought this guy has no hands and he's playing the harmonica quite pleasantly and he's not bothering anyone. And I had just gotten 100 yen back from my audio guide, and it was in my hand, so I just put it in his bowl. Plus, I had just gone through the temple and saw all these devout people burning incense, and then the same people walk by this guy and ignore him. So I felt bad. I gave him 100 yuan. Ah, there's one of the actors from the Pingtan, or nah, that was from the Kun opera I saw today, that actress. Off to the left here, there are a lot of side alleys with canals, and it's all part of the Suzhou Pingjiang historical quarter. There's a museum of the Pingtan, and there's a museum of, actually here's the Beyond place I stopped last night. Let's see, Pinvan was first founded in the years of the reign of Qing Emperor Guangxu. Once located at Lijian Hall near the west side of Xuanmiao Taoist Temple. Pinvan held the tea party for lots of trades such as second-hand and brokering. The Suzhou literati also went there for the ancient meeting. According to local records, when Tim.Buktu.China and was in Suzhou. He often came to Pinvan for the storytelling, tea, and fried steam bread. In 2008, reopened in Pingjiang Road, tea, wine, snacks, dim sum. 130 years of Taste of Suzhou will restart a new Pinvan, and we sincerely welcome you here for its original taste. I think this is the same place I went yesterday. Beyond? I guess not. No, this is a different shop. Okay. I think I still have a little ways to walk. Anyway, I'm gonna get some octopus or something, because I'm hungry. The Mingtown Hostel's not too far from this intersection either. I almost stayed there instead. I think the Mingtown Hostel's better suited if you want to get to the points of interest in the north of town. Where I am isn't too bad. You can take a bus right straight up Renminlu to the Silk and Suzhou Museum and all that. It's much easier to get to the southeast corner from where I am for the Panmen Gate and all that. Here's a historic well, hexagonal shape. That's just the upper part of the well, you know. Victory Bridge, I read this in my last video yesterday. They changed the name after the anti-Japanese war, which is World War II. Which started in the 30s. Japan is in Manchuria as early as 31 or 2, I think. Shanghai's attacked in 37. I think that's sometimes the date I've seen for the official start of the war. In China. Lots of snacks up ahead.